Hi guys, welcome to question 20 for our Python coding series. So guys, today we have an important Python question. Again, if you are applying for 99% of the companies or any data analyst role, you can probably skip it. But if you want to apply it to the top 1% companies and you want to develop a deep understanding of how actually people do coding, this is far still like only at level 1 from level 5, but still you'll start with level 1 and then slowly you'll reach to a place where you can essentially code up systems from scratch, and then given the high amount of engineering involved, you could train your own LLM as well. But it's far away from that, but still. So guys, today's question is coding the forward pass of an RNN. Okay, so guys, this question is sometime asked just to check on your basics, okay? But only in 1% of the companies, okay? So understand, guys, what is RNN? Obviously, all these things would get covered at a decent level in my NLP series, but still, right now, as I said, that what is RNN? So RNN is reoccurring neural network or recurrent neural network. Okay, it's essentially recurrent neural network. Now, what is the magic out there? The magic is, let's say you have some input, you pass it to a network. Okay, I'm just drawing an arrow and then you get an output. This is known as hidden state. Okay, so essentially in the context of an RNN, whenever an input is passed to it, okay, it updates its hidden state. It updates its hidden state and then moves on to the next layer. Now the main idea is that, just a quick glimpse, that okay, RNN is used for sequential data. Now what is sequential data? So essentially sequential data is the type of data where sequence of data is important. Let's say you have some time series data or language, right? In language, placement has meaning, right? So let's say I'll write I like you, you I like. So you understand, right? This has a particular meaning, even this has a particular meaning, because this is a sequential data. Okay. So essentially sequential data is the data where sequence is important. Now we wish to code an RN. So only thing that you need to know is that this is the little bit theoretical understanding. Then you need to understand that how hidden state and everything gets updated, that we'll see in the code. So let's see the code. Again guys, for some of you this might be a little overwhelming at start, so you can free feel to skip it as well. Don't worry. So essentially guys, this is the main equation that you need to remember, that at ht the hidden state gets updated. Tan h is the activation function to add non-linearity. This is the weight matrix, this is the input, this is the weight matrix, and this is the hidden state at time t minus 1, and this is the bias. So guys, first of all, you just initialize the parameters. Okay, here we are multiplying by 0.01 just for scaling effects. You can skip this step as well. So here we have hidden size. What is hidden size? Hidden size is nothing but the number of neurons in your hidden layer. Okay, now we are initializing weights, we are initializing bias. So this is the forward pass. So this type so this type of equation gets written like this. Okay, that np tan h np dot self dot this plus this. If you'll see, this is nothing but this. So what is the objective of this question is to teach you that how from mathematical equations you can write them into numpy structure, and this is only the base that you need to know. Rest, if you have good mathematical foundation, you can write and code, but you need to understand that how this needs to be converted into input. Then at an RNN level, sometimes we just generate output out of every hidden layer. So this is the formula for that. Just we multiply the weight matrix with the hidden state and then add the bias, and this hidden state h next is dependent on h previous. So see, as I said, that there is sequential information involved, so the passage happens like this. So guys, rest all is fine. Less is just processing sequence and storing the outputs into a list. But why I am making you do this question, guys? Just spend some time, take any mathematical equation. If you don't understand RNN, I have done with linear regression as well, just to give a flavor of neural network I have seen. See guys, we have discussed about classes. So how does classes and objects actually work? So this is very simple. The main thing is that if in an interview you go and you end up writing code in this format, it's a done deal, guys. You will just make this equation into this format, and then the hidden state, then you would give an output at every state. So like this usually happens, like let me see, I'll draw, don't worry. I'll show you guys in depth only, don't worry, on what is this happening. So if you don't understand neural nets, so you might be a little confused, but what is happening is you have input, and then that input gets passed to hidden layer. Then you have a hidden state, then hidden state gets also passed to the next layer, as well as the next set of input also gets passed, and this keeps on in going on. So this is how RNN happens. So in RNN, guys, information flows in a sequence manner, okay, in a sequential manner. So it's best suited for sequential. As I said, guys, a lot of research now is shifted from RNN. Very little people use RNN. Most people have switched to transformers, but the goal is not to cover anything as such. That we will cover in separate lectures. But the main goal, the main idea is to make you understand that how are mathematical functions converted into coding using NumPy and all, so that you guys can also define and actually do this type of coding. Guys, this type of coding is very much used in top companies, okay. I'll be very honest with you, since there are a lot of financial computations as well, okay, for which you might not have a library. This is a great thing, right? Take a financial use case and create a library out of it. So you need to know in-depth coding, right? How to create classes, then how to use NumPy in order to create complex mathematical equation, how to do gradient descent, everything I have shown. This type of thing is not done in 99% of company, but guys, 1% time you might have to do all these kind of things. That is why I have covered here. So guys, it's okay if you are not able to understand this much stuff, but it's good to spend some time and focus on the basics. And we have done 20 questions, guys, so please subscribe to my YouTube channel. And yeah, just have a great day ahead. DM me in case you have any doubts. I'll definitely help you out. Thank you and have a great day ahead. Bye.